So this weekend, the Bell Mihus, August 29th, the comedians of Chelsea Lately coming to town to make us all laugh. Brad Wollack, part of that tour, and he took some time out of his day to talk to us. How you doing today, Brad?
I'm doing okay, Joey. How are you?
I am excellent. How's the West Coast? I mean, you're getting up a little early, or is this a late start for you?
Well, this is about right. I mean, I have kids, so I'm up at 6-something anyway my time. So this is well into my day now. But it's great. It's like 118 degrees or some ridiculous heat here. What's it like up in Bismarck? I need to know what I should pack.
You should pack pretty much the same thing. It's supposed to get up into the 90s, but with wind and all that other stuff, it's going to feel about 125, maybe 130. So you should,
Perfect.
Whatever you're wearing now, just bring it with you.
Sounds good. That sounds like a plan.
So you're out on tour with fellow comedians Josh Wolf and Jiffy. Wow, what's it like, the three of you guys out on tour all the time, especially after leaving Chelsea Lately?
Well, it's great. I mean, first of all, just being on the road with these guys. Whenever you go out on the road as a comedian, oftentimes it's by yourself, so it can get kind of lonely. So whenever you can hit the road with a couple other comedian friends, that's always a lot more fun and enjoyable. And, of course, Josh and Jiffy were two of my favorite guys from Chelsea Lately. They're good friends in real life as they are in professional life, so it's extra fun. And, we've been enjoying all of our lives after Chelsea Lately. I mean, it's actually, believe it or not, August 27th marks the 1-year anniversary of the finale of Chelsea Lately. So, it's been a year, and Josh Wolf, we produced a whole talk show for him on CMT, and Jiffy was part of that, too. So we've been working together still and, just kind of enjoying our lives and then figuring out the next steps.
You mentioned that you picked up the production deal. You're doing a talk show for Josh over on CMT. Can we expect more of the same out of Josh for that, or are you going to try to expand him out a little bit during that show?
Well, it's that show in its existing form is not coming back, which was a nightly show. The network changed course and blah blah blah. I won't bore you with inside Hollywood business, but we're hoping to do another show at CMT with Josh. And a different type of show, a cheaper one that they can afford. And in this business, you just keep throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks. I mean, Josh is incredibly popular, as is Jiffy. I'm not as popular. Maybe I am. I don't know. I don't even care about that anymore. I think my on-camera days are kind of waning. I just don't have the energy to try to look good. Not that because it takes extra for me to look good on camera, so I just don't know if I'm going to be back there. But Josh is. I'm really enjoying producing and writing for other comedians, and then of course every once in a while getting out and doing the road. I'm on a world tour right now. Actually, Joey, 2015 world tour, run all across the world. Except I only have one date in Bismarck. So this is my only stand-up date of the year. So you don't want to miss it.
No, the only stand-up date of the year. You're definitely not going to want to miss it. So what can we expect out of your stand-up? Are we looking for kind of the same kind of characters and your perspectives you brought on Chelsea Lately, or are you bringing a whole new kind of vibe to your stand-up when you come to town this weekend?
Well, I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, but the thing I usually get after someone sees me do stand-up, they say, God, you're so much different in person than you are on the show. Like people expected, I guess, very little from me, and they're always more impressed when they see me do stand-up. Because obviously on Chelsea Lately, it was a kind of a confining experience. We had to talk about the topics we were talking about in a short amount of time. And then, of course, when you do stand-up, you get a lot more time and a lot more freedom, and I can say whatever I want. And so people seem to really enjoy the experience of seeing me and the other guys live. It's just we get to be more of ourselves and even funnier. So whether you liked me on the show, you'll like me even more in person. And if you hated me on the show, you'll still like me in person. So, it's definitely worth coming out.
This Saturday, August 29th, the Bell Mihus, the comedians of Chelsea Lately coming to town. Brad, so if you had your choice, if you could continue with producing, writing, or stand-up, only one of the three, I have to know, which way would you actually want to go?
Producing. That's where you get the most power and money.
It's all about.
And at the end of the day, that's what I'm in Hollywood for. power and money.
Oh man! So you're telling me I got into the wrong racket if I wanted power and money?
Radio, yeah, kind of. You may want to get into podcasting now, actually.
You know, it does seem like everybody's going that route. So maybe that's the next step for me. Are you looking into podcasting too?
No, not at all.
No.
I'm looking into producing podcasts, but not doing a podcast. You know, whenever you do your own thing, as you can attest, I mean, you're kind of married to it 24/7. I mean, this is your gig. This is what you do, and you know, it's a lot of prep and everything, and it's a lot easier when you're not the talent to kind of get your hands involved in a lot of different things, and not just be stuck with one show or one job. I have major ADD, is what I'm saying, so I need to work on a lot of different things at once.
Well, it sounds like you got into the right racket for doing that. This man, Brad, coming to town, his only world tour stop in Bismarck this Saturday. The Belle Mehus tickets are online. All the details on our website, hot975fm.com. Brad, thanks for taking the time with us today, man.
Joey, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.